They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense.
King Harold, King's Roulette, King's Club, High roller version of Angels Random, even money bets. I'm going to do it again. You know what? We got 18 new Kings today. I'm so proud to have them. I'm going to call them off in lines just like we had them earlier. For Graham M, for Edwin, for Clyde, for Mark with a C, Hadi and Dave and Eric and Graham with a P, and Tom and John with a no H, Jon, for Robert, for Michael, for Critter Bosley, for David, Donald, James, and another Robert C., and Anthony, our 18 new kings. Welcome to the round table. So happy to have you. We do have Keys to the Kingdom ready to roll out now. We're going to roll it out as soon as we have as many kings as we can get. And then we're going to roll it out for the kings and the queens only. And then we're going to provide opportunities that way everybody else in the kingdom can have keys to the kingdom. We're going to short no one. Everyone's going to be able to have it, but we do encourage everyone to upgrade to the king status so it can be made nice and seamlessly and easy for you. We're going to move forward with everything that we have going now, and we're going to bring more and more things to you. My horse racing app is blowing up. I'm still winning at horse racing. And
we might do a couple shows on that. We might actually show the horse races and let you follow through on that. We're going to figure that one out.
And Angel got to see me play blackjack last night. I played blackjack at first base. We played 6 hands, won $50, and went ahead and just left because it was pretty simple to do. Never under any stress or duress. We just won an easy $50 standing around. So we're going to show you blackjack as well, so that you can play that if that is what you prefer to do, or you want to do it as a change of pace. But this right now, we're going to play a high roller with a $2,000 buy-in. And we're having $10 units, so we're going to start at 3 units, start at $30, and we're going to go up $40 on losses, and that's 4 units up. We're going to go down $20 on wins, that's 2 units, that's the Dellenbear 4 and 2 that we found. And we're going to do prompts of black even brings us black even and low, black odd gives us black even and low, red even gives us red odd and high, and red odd gives us red odd and low. So that's what we're going to do. We're ready to start right now. High roller. So we are looking for $2,300, and that's what we're going to do. So we are going to bet $10 off of that black odd number. We're going to bet $30 on black. We're going to bet $30 on even, black and even always, and we're going to bet $30 on low because we had a black odd number. We had a black odd number. The black odd number is black even and high. So there's the $30 there, and we begin. $30 bets times 3, high roller. And that's a negative $30. So we're going up to $70 on a red odd number, $70. On red, $70 on odd, always red and odd.
Yep.
And the odd number gives us a low on red, $70.
That's correct.
And we're rolling. Got a spin out there, red, odd, and low. And for the $80 bet becomes $120. On red, odd, and low. And there's a red, even, and low. $120 is going to lower us to a $100 bet. On red, odd, and high, $100. And there's an even and high, so we're going to go to $140. Black, $140. Black, even and low. Black even and low for the black even number. Black odd and low is a winner. So we're going to go to $120. Black and odd gives you black even and high for $120. Black even and high, $120. Black odd and low is a loser. $120 goes to $160. We're still on black. Black odd gives us black even and high. 160, right?
160, yes.
Yeah. Black even and high. Black even and high, $160. There is a high, but that is a loser again, so we're going to $200. Red and odd is red, odd, and low. $200 bet for high rollers. The high roller play. There's a red even and low. That is a winner. So we're going to go to 180. $180. Red and even is red, odd, and high. And $180 for you high rollers. Red, odd, and high for the high rollers. And there is a red, odd, and high number. That's a $540 win. I'm going to have to check this and see.
Yeah, you won.
And so, again, here is your classic example of D'Alembert. When you have the money to play high roller, you can be fooling around almost doing nothing, and booyah comes the jackpot of hitting all three, and you've got your money, and you can walk out with the humility knowing that you started with $2,000 and now you've got $2,458. It didn't take a whole lot, and it didn't even really look like you were winning. It looked like you're losing. Man, we're up at $120 per spot.
Yeah.
And that's where D'Alembert really goes to work for you. You win 2 spins and you've got your money. And so,
I mean, I believe when we were first there, I believe we were up at 200 and something. Wasn't that last spin 200 and something?
yeah. So
And it was a big bet. But the thing is that if you looked at your session win, you were still around zero. You were just climbing. Now, even on the high rollers, if they chose to back down from it, you could back down when you
could have backed down. You could have backed down. The high rollers usually, though,
you can just rock and roll and make your money.
This shows low rollers and mid rollers. Man, find some money, because the high roller is the place to be. If you look at this right here, I'm going to bring this back up. Oh, I didn't show it because it's already had another spin. But the spin that we won on was $540. We finished up $458, which means we were actually in the negative $92 before that spin. One spin got all the money for the high rollers, because that's what can happen. That's why it feels like you're losing all the time, because it took one spin for you to make all your money. And it isn't like you see in jackpots and other channels. This is a jackpot of a simple even money of red, odd, and high. It's not even a big deal. So for what we have seen, welcome to the new Kings. The Keys to the Kingdom's ready to go. It's going to be going out. We're going to give a little more time. We could roll it out right this second.
Talk a little bit more about the coverage sheets. I did say cover the zeros on the coverage sheets that we did for this.
That's an excellent point. And for the high rollers now, you have such a large bet out there on your 3 that you can play table minimum bet on your inside bet of split 0, double 0. You can play it on the analog wheel, because a lot of times it's a $15 minimum, $20 minimum, $25 minimum. If you've got $200 out there on 3 spots, you got $600. You can cover those bets with that 0, double 0 on the inside to further insure yourself and give you the full 26 numbers against the 12 like we like, rather than having the 24 numbers against the 14.
Actually, we got a lot more than that. Because if you talk about the partial losses, we only have 5 bonks.
We only have five
true
whacks.
losses. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, five true whacks.
If you cover the zeros.
When I'm adding all the whacks in there, 12 of those are partial losses. They aren't full losses. There are very few full losses in this, which is another one of the beauties of it. But for the high roller, the game is so much easier because you're one spin away. You're only one spin away. It's like from hitting it and making your money and going. So all low rollers, all mid rollers.
But again, if a high roller goes in with $2,000 and wants to back down, just like we did with the low roller video,
Welcome to do so.
I mean, if you're at zero, if you're close to the zero, you know where you're back up to where you started the game, back down that bet if you want to.
So
don't keep climbing unless you have the fortitude to do that. Now,
Angel's always erring on the side of caution. That's what he's doing, and that's what he's doing right now.
And I just think that's more, I think that's what you should do.
But just like I'm encouraging the low roller and the mid roller to grow your bankrolls so that your buy-ins can go higher, so that you can play confidently with more money and you can get there faster. The same way I'm encouraging the high roller. Increase your bankroll so that you can go in with $4,000. The more money you have, the more bulletproof you are because you have an algorithm that's going to win. If you don't have an algorithm, like I sat there the other day watching an Indiana Pacer at the roulette wheel, throwing 5,000 after 5,000 on peppering the board in varying numbers, and I went right over to him, and I told him, I said, we teach professional roulette. I'd be glad to help you, and he wanted to keep throwing money away, so he said, "Thanks a lot for talking with me, but I'm going to keep playing this." And I said, "Okay, well, good luck to you." And of course, he ended up losing about $30,000. But the casino liked him. I think he got free lunch or something. But anyway, we don't want to play that way. We want to play with the algorithm we have. We want to win money. The more money you have, the more bulletproof you are. And so I know finding money is not that easy. All I know about finding money not being easy is just look at my friend the Angel. He's working hard to find all the money he can. And to varying degrees of good fortune he is. And but the more money, the better it is, the stronger you are. And so we are getting ready to take the next steps. As many kings and queens as we can get in here, please elevate your status so that we can roll this out to you. The others who are not able to go as high, we're going to give you an opportunity at varying levels to get keys of the kingdom too, because the kingdom is a big tent and everybody's welcome underneath. We want everybody in our home. And I say that sincerely. So for the Angel, the King bids you adieu.